come back here. We have my little baby goats. You can hear them. Hi, babies. We have Paulina. Hi, Mommy. My chickens. Look at my chickens. Well, you guys, they cruise the neighborhood all day, and then they come home at night, but they're really pissed because the goats took over their room. You guys, I'm so sorry about the goats. And so now they're not laying eggs for me anymore. They're like so mad at me. Come here, come here, come here, come here, look at, come here. Of course I can't eat chicken now. You know that, right? Because of this little guy.
My challenges are fatigue, dealing through the fatigue, and at 2 o'clock in the morning I just want to go to sleep. I'm hurting, you're chafed, you're just blistered, and things start hurting, and you feel like your organs from being bounced around all day, and you kind of just want to go home and go to sleep, but you can't. The challenges are, they come at you whenever they want to come at you, and you just have to roll with the punches and hang in there. If you can't, then maybe knitting is a good thing that you might want to get involved in. Something like that.
So early on I was drinking a lot of water, so you can end up hydrating but not having enough electrolytes in your system, and so the water's in your body but it's not available to do the things it's supposed to do, like keep your blood volume up. So my hands got really puffy, and I was bloated, and I wasn't able to pee, and I felt terrible. I didn't want to eat anything. And unless you've got people there that can say, well, you're low on sodium, or you need to do this, so I would have quit, because I don't think I could have made it. I think I just would have finally crumpled. The digestion can certainly be affected, or people get so they can't keep food down.
Of course, you go into low points and high points. One of the things that I keep in mind when I'm in a funk, I always know that on the other side of that is going to be a high point. So when I'm in the funk, I embrace it, actually. I say, okay, here I am, I'm in it, I'm surviving it. I don't feel so good, but it's not killing me, and I'm going to push on through it. And if I can keep that frame of mind, then I will climb out of it, and I know that the rescue is coming. My name is Amy Dodson, and I'm a 4th grade teacher from Tucson, Arizona.
My name is Shannon Farrar, and I'm a mother of 3 boys.
My name is Megan Arbogast. I'm the mother of a beautiful 25-year-old daughter.
I am a person who takes on a challenge, no matter how big it is, and I have no doubts that I'll finish it.
I'm a philanthropist.
I am a massage therapist. I work out of my home. I'm an avid gardener.
I'm a survivor of undifferentiated sarcoma, which also went to my lung, and I lost both my leg and my lung.
And I'm an ultramarathoner.
And I run 100-mile ultramarathon.
I never want to see a canyon again.
An ultramarathon is technically any distance above the 26.2 miles of our traditional road marathon. And those traditional distances are 50 kilometers, 50 miles, 100 kilometers, 100 miles.
I really enjoy the long distances. I'm not really interested in sprints. The long distances are really when you find out who you are, and the battle that you fight when you're running an ultra marathon is similar to the battle that I fought to overcome cancer. And so every time I go out there and race a long one, I feel like I'm winning my fight against cancer again.
The Western States 100-mile endurance run is the most prestigious 100-mile event. It was the first 100-mile event.
The race originally was just a horse race. One year, back in the 80s, one of the competitors, Gordy Ainsley, was planning on riding, and his horse came up lame. I don't know how many days or a week before the race, so he was like, well, I'm out. And someone encouraged him or believed that he would be able to run that distance just as well as the horses could. I think he wanted 24 hours. And so he took the challenge and he did it. He did it in 24 hours, and that was the first running of the Western States Endurance Run.
Everybody wants to run Western States now because it's an amazing event. I believe they have over 2,000 entrants every year, and only 400 can actually start the race because of permits. You're running through forests.
Western States is such a prestigious race. You know, you can't just sign up to get into that race. You have to qualify, and then you have to be lucky enough to get your name drawn. So being fast doesn't mean you have an automatic ticket that's punched. You also have to have a lot of luck. And so I believe there's pressure on you as well to really train hard and to do well and to run well and to finish that race. If you are an ultra runner, you want to run Western States. It is hallowed ground. It's the shit.
Everyone wants to do, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people want to do Western States, 100 miler. And it's very difficult to get into. It's compared to, you know, it's the Boston Marathon of ultra running. But probably harder to get into than Boston at this point.
And it's bringing in probably the most elite field of ultramarathon runners. You're getting international runners, you're getting the best from Colorado, and everybody loves that event. It's like the granddaddy in my sport. It's like the Wimbledon, it's the premier ultra event.
Western States Endurance Run is an ultramarathon of 100 miles. And it is, has 23,000 feet of downhill running and 18,000 feet of uphill running. So it is a downhill course, pretty much. It's held in Northern California in June, where we can start with temperatures of 45 degrees at the beginning and 110 in the middle of the day. So you get a lot of everything.
Well, I developed asthma actually before I lost my leg and my lung. In Tucson, it's not uncommon for people to have breathing difficulties there because of the dry air and all the plants that we have. So my asthma actually developed as a high school student. If I'm having a bad spell or if I'm running some of the trails, you know, that we run out here in the West, and they're very dusty, you know, that stuff can get in your lungs and can make breathing quite difficult. So I have to make sure that I have, you know, medications with me in case something gives me a problem. And, you know, with Western States, that's going to be, you know, a big deal.
Amy lost her leg to cancer and a lung. And when she's out there pacing me, when I'm running 135 miles and she's out there with her prosthetic leg, okay, and I have blisters on my feet and she has blisters on the stub of her leg, I can't complain about my blisters on my feet, and I have to sit there and look at her and go, how can she do this? Now she's running Western States, knowing that course and knowing how is Amy going to run 100 miles through snow and heat and technical single track trails with roots. She's amazing that she can even step foot at that start line. She's a major inspiration. She's has such a strong mind, and she's so physically fit that, you know, I hope she has a good day, and I hope that she doesn't hurt herself out there, because the mom in me worries about her a little bit.
So what people say about me is that she's 50 years old and she's still running that fast. She's a freak. People say they don't mind getting beat by me for some reason. You know, I'd be a little bit offended if I were a 45-year-old man and a 50-year-old woman beat me, but I try not to take it seriously. Maybe that's why. But I am a bit of an age freak, I guess, that I'm not slowing down yet.
Megan, she has the eye of the tiger. She's tough. I give her credit. We're no spring chickens, her and I, but she runs for the United States and is on the 100K team. She's top 10 Western States every time she's run the race. She's an amazing athlete. She's so gung-ho and dedicated and committed to being the elite runner that she is, and she could win Western States. She just has the experience, the knowledge, the talent. Megan wants to win. She has the eye of the tiger. She I'm a lover, not a fighter. I want to go out there and have fun. She goes out there and just she has a whole different mindset. I wish I had that. I just would love to see her win this race because she's coming second, and, you know, like that soap opera star that always never wins the Academy Award or whatever it is that she gets.
Shannon, I really only met a couple of years ago, but I've known who she is. She is an amazing runner who apparently doesn't train very much, so I think she's a genetic freak because she can run, she trains hardly at all, and then she can go out and run this 100-mile race. She has run the Badwater race out and back plus Whitney in one go, like the first person to ever do that.
Most people that run 100-mile races will pick one and that'll be their 100-mile race of the year. I like to run several during the year just because I love that distance. I love running 100 miles. I seem to run every 100-mile race that I can get my feet onto. Because I run so many of them, I want to run this race fairly conservative so I can go into my next race feeling somewhat rested and not too beat up, and my endocrine system is happy and my feet are happy. The other runners are probably not going to be running 3 more hundreds, you know, within the next few weeks. There's a couple of us because it's called the Grand Slam and it's kind of prestigious to run the Grand Slam, but I just know that I might not finish Western States, and that's going to take me out of the Grand Slam. With every 100-mile race, there's challenges. I don't care if you're the elite runner or you're the back of the pack runner. We all go through stuff together. We all go through challenges and hurdles and pain and blisters and stomach issues and fatigue, but it's how we handle those challenges. And I've run Western States, let's say I attempted it 7 times. I've only finished twice. So it's a really tough race, and I don't know if I'm going to finish this year, but I'm going in with more experience because I finished last year and I finished my first year attempting it, and I feel that because I have such a big goal of the Grand Slam that I have to finish. So I don't care if I'm almost dead out there, I will finish the race, and if I don't, I will be very upset.